This particular video is an Easter special, and I've designed an egg hunt. The first 6 people to comment how many eggs they see in this video will each get a very rare and unique NFT designed by me. I promise that they'll be worth absolutely nothing, but they will look cool. Furthermore, one day they might be worth $10. The rules are simple. If it looks like an egg, it's an egg, but my head does not count. Here's a handy flowchart to help you out. See how that's an egg? Shaped like an egg. It's an egg. Happy hunting, eggheads. This is Spanish Omelet, but different. Find out more about the series right there. When I approached this dish, I couldn't think of any way of really making it that different unless I made it into a quiche. So I made it into a quiche. I also get to call it a tortilla. La tortilla. But what a quiche brings to it is a lot more Maillard reaction, a crispy, flaky, golden crust, and makes the dish that bit more mobile, aerodynamic, and handheldable. In addition to learning how to make a tortilla quiche, you'll also learn how to repair a broken aioli and how to boil the perfect hard-boiled egg. This is Tortilla 1.0, rolling with the food. So what are the rules of making short crust pastry? Well, there are definitely 2 pro tips. One of them is to keep all of your wet ingredients super chilled, the eggs, the butter and the water. This will help shock the butter back to a firm texture once you've worked into it. The second one is once the dough is formed, only lightly knead it. Otherwise, you will be creating unwanted gluten's that will create an undesirable texture. This is a multi-step process, so you can do preparation for the other elements in between each step.
I don't hear a peep out of you.
So with the pastry resting in the fridge, and with at least an hour to burn, might as well do the roasted garlic and truffle aioli. The truffle basically goes with every single element of this dish, and the roasted garlic lends a lovely nutty flavour to it. I used both truffle oil and extra virgin olive oil, so neither were necessarily in your face. As a little bonus, at the end of this section I'm going to show you how to recover a split aioli. The number 1 tip for making aioli is to introduce your oil super slowly while you incorporate it. This was from a previous attempt at the dish. As it happens, 2 ninjas in the kitchen might be a bit too much. I don't know if it was the hot roasted garlic or the speed of the blender, but it ripped the aioli to bits. But the way to fix it is just chuck an egg yolk in a bowl and then use the split mixture instead of the oil. Simple. The second stage for the pastry involves rolling it out, resting it in the fridge, and then after it's rested, forming it into the quiche tin of your choice and baking it. All in all, it takes about another 45 minutes, which gives you enough time to prepare the filling. Whether you bought a pastry or you followed my instructions and made your own, it's time to fill that baby with the easiest quiche filling you'll ever make. Cheesy, potatoey, tortilla-like goodness. I found the best method for maintaining equal distribution of the ingredients, whilst also getting a nice texture on the potatoes, was to cook off the ingredients and then chop them up, as opposed to chopping them into smaller parts first. This dish was crying out for something sweet and fruity, and not only is a fig a quintessentially Spanish ingredient, it just vibes with the manchego, and it has an extremely high affinity with the flavor compounds in truffle. They both have the fruity, green, and woody compounds, but the fig also brings some nutty, roasted, and spicy herbal flavors. And the higher sugar content found in dried figs is going to give us that sweet taste that's going to help cut through the fat of the dish. For perfect hard-boiled egg, bring 1 quart of water to the boil. Place 3 eggs in and cook for 30 seconds. Add 6 ice cubes and bring back up to about 190 degrees. Cook for 11 minutes and then peel under cold running water for these creamy, beautiful eggs. Thanks for watching. Happy Easter. See you next time.